Well, I think Edgewater just kind of called my name, really. I was born in Chicago, but never really lived here. I come from a military family, so we've lived everywhere, and Edgewater was the neighborhood. It just because of the diversity and its proximity to the lake is important, and the red line is right there. This family saying, bloom where you're planted, which to me means that wherever you are, just make sure that you know who your neighbors are. You want your neighbors to know you. You want to feel like this is your home. And so by doing that, I sought out whatever community group that existed for the neighborhood, and started with the alderman's office, and then found out about the block club structure, which I've lived on 3 continents, and I'm going to tell you, the block club structure here in Chicago it's wonderful. It's organized, it's cohesive, it brings folks together. I think they're really helpful. So I found my block club, and then ultimately I was president of Edgewater North Neighbors. Well, the community garden, Vedgewater, which was just putting veggies and Edgewater together. We got Vedgewater. Was just a wonderful. I'm not even going to say it was a labor of love, because it was every step for us to get to do it was just great. So there was an empty lot at the corner of Rosemont and Broadway, and it had been empty for years and years and years. And there were different developers that wanted to come in and put up monstrosity tall buildings, and we found out that Loyola had purchased the property. And one of the things in our block club meeting we had talked about was a community garden, was putting in a garden. And we had known that Peterson Garden Project, shout out to Peterson Garden Project, head by LaManda Joy and her team over there, were doing a phenomenal job in the 40th Ward at Peterson and Campbell. So we went over and took a look and struck up a relationship, and the Alderman O'Connor, was instrumental, and it just all came together. And I'm going to say a year later we had a garden. We have 187 gardeners' beds. And then we have additionally 10 growing to give beds, which those beds, everything that's grown in those beds goes to the food pantry Care for Real. There's certain things that just bring people together, and gardens do that. Parks do that, gardens do that, and I wanted us to know each other. I wanted all the neighbors to know each other, because when we know each other, we watch out for each other, and there's more at stake, and we protect each other, and there's just a camaraderie there. Yeah, I guess vegetables would be a good thing because it's a vegetable garden, but my goal, what I want to see, is that the neighbors know each other's names. Their service is the rent we pay for time on this earth. Take a look at how comfortable you are with your level of involvement, and then just dive in there.